Woo! I've been looking forward to this one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about yourselves, but we have an A lobby final. It is looking hugely sweaty up in here. We've got the likes of the Albo Mayuto. Apollos has replaced Tell Me Builds. Unfortunately, he did have to pull out Redkio, Captain, Marine, Jack, Foxtrack, Cryptic, Peanut Eyes, Gucci, Goggles, Styrod, Lazy, the Radio God, and the Luke 3001. That is what we've got in the lobby so far. I know Styrod as well hosting the lobby. I think I did just miss him out or just having come into the lobby. Also official up at the top. I'm just pulling up the chat on my laptop. Now I've got the intro out the way. But again, just a huge thank you, as it says in the description, to Barbax for having put this whole tournament together. A lot of organising went into it, and it is now coming to full fruition. Yo, unholy Tanza, how you going, fellas? Right, I'm just going to do one blue screen and that will be it for the stream, hopefully. Just going to let yeah, that's that done. Apologies for the blue screen. Like I say, that should just about be the only one throughout. Gonna ignore my messages. Got you guys on chat. I'm just gonna give it a little share into the Discord, and that will be that. I know Barbax is streaming as well. I will grab that, and there are going to be a couple of POVs which I will share into the stream chat. Please do like and subscribe to them channels. Good way to keep up with the stunting going on. Yeah, unholy, it really should. This should be one of the sweatiest lobbies, as it says in my description, in a hot minute, without any doubt. I think I actually took that out, but yeah, it's built up after 3 months of qualifications. There's been 3 other final lobbies. We are going to be having the top 16 and the world champion decided. Right, I do just need to get this shared Discord, and then I am done with all of the technology and chat and PlayStation. Barbax is now streaming too, so I will grab that. YouTube. Whew. For any of the racers that are potentially watching in the background, good luck to you all. I hope you do have some fantastic battles out there, and for it to potentially go the way you'd like it. Obviously, always been that little bit unbiased. It's the way I rock, but I do hold that touch a little bit more still for my pros boys. Come on, lads, take you home for pros. Beat them bloody mountain goats, that's all I gotta say. Hello critics, my dude, I'm doing very well, thank you. I will, if anybody is interested, can have a little chat about why I am backing out of the community at the end of the stream, but we'll stick with all the good stuff for the beginning and the racing. If that makes any sense. I have no issues answering any questions, and it's on nobody but myself, is all I'll say for now. I guess YouTube Live, if I can find that in my own, well, what's it called? There we go. Place that in there. Facing WSC. And I will also share that with chaos. Copy. I don't normally, but it is a big one. I do seem to like to watch the big ones. Sorry, I'm still a little bit slow at this. I never really improved how fast I was at sharing the streams around, did I? It's a bit poor show. Crew member videos, video chat. So there's a live, what's that? We'll go. There you go, just so they know what that is. Right, back to the chat. Apologies for that. We got down to our mole, and I'd answered the questions on how I am. Again, I do hope everybody's doing fantastic. Jubilant Elf is in. That is obviously our man Zombie. You did have an unfortunate incident, a little bit like Cryptic. His account is going to get unlocked not too long after the final, Zombies. Gucci, how are you going, fella? I'm really looking forward to this. That's how I am doing. I hope you are looking forward to one of the toughest racing nights of your life on the stunts lab, to be honest. And as I said, no offence, but I do hope the pros boys take down a mountain goat or two. You know what I'm saying? No, like I say, no offence. No, you're all fast lads. But my pros boys are my pros boys. We do also now have, as I say, Jubilant Elf in, Pro Zombie and the Nacho in the lobby. So, just as Barbax did do the little tease, we have from the UK Marine Jack official Luke. I believe that's it. We have from French boys, Red Kyo, Captain, Foxtrax, Heroes, and the Lazy America represented by the Heredia God Apollos and my man Cryptic Peanut. We have Albania and Germany represented himself, Albo Libo, Mayuto repping Puerto Rico, Guatemala is being repped by Nacho, Colombia is where Zombie is from. Has always been an option. Albo has always been a pleasure. And hello pups, we've got official and Alex entering the chat. We did just do a run through of nations and names. We thanked Barbax. My voice, I'm hyped. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, wish I have. I've done that bit, Alex. I did that in chat and at the beginning, and I will do it as we're on the grid in that like minute and 30 seconds. good luck all racers involved. It is going to be something else. Like, this is honestly going to be the sweatiest lobby in a hot minute. Everybody pretty much well warmed up. A couple of people have taken a slight break since they completed the races, but not too long at all. And they have done a little bit of racing with the double money and over the past week, getting themselves up to speed. As I say, I believe there will be 1 minute 30 on the grid. The running order for tonight is as well, let me just pull up my picture. Running from first backwards, we have Heredia, Luke, Jack, Lazy Zombie Mayuto, Official Kino, Cryptic Foxtrot, Nacho Sirrod, Alabores, Pure Captain, and Apollos replacing Tell Me Builds. Best of luck for everybody with four-leaf clover from Mr. Albolibo. And they will be using that first minute just to get their hands dried up and finding their place on the grid. Be able to give themselves that little wipe down with a towel on the old palms. We also have 5 bonus points for best lap, and if anybody jumps the start they will be receiving a point penalty. I believe it could be 10 points. They get a slight warning and then a 10-point deduction. It's what I believe it was in WSC qualifications. Points clearly going to be doubled as well. And I will again be keeping slight note on best laps. Just so I can apply the points from around the halfway point and we can work out the scores. Hello Crayon, how you going fella? Hope you're doing fantastically well on this. It's beginning to get warm. A summer's eve. I need to pop across to Barbax's. And to Mamu. Grab the streams. I believe they're the only 2 people so far. I will have a little look at my subscriptions. We will copy and paste. Oh, Barbax, my man! Oh, he's ripping the French guy. You need to check this out. If you've not seen Barbax, Barbax has seriously gone all out. Fair play to the lad. He's looking wonderful. He's looking super smashing great. Ripping the French. If you French let him down, like, wow. This man is a dedicated man, a lover of the stunts. Hello, Pepper Jean. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I would try and pronounce the second bit, but I think I'd struggle even more with that. I hope you're doing very well, my dude. That is Barbax's commentary, and as I say, unbiased support of the Frenchies. I love it. I love it, Barbax. I think you are, yeah, I think he stream too, I definitely think he does. But that man is ready to support the French. Right, as I say, let me just double grab these streams. This is Mayuto's point of view.
Drop the weapon!
Can I pay? Why can I not pay? Mayuto. Not sure if anybody else will be streaming. If I see them pop up, I will go grab them and share them into the chat as we go. But for now, I'm just going to warm up, ready up. I might have to have a little sip of my coffee. Elbows. Please also do like and subscribe the channels. You can clearly see Barbax fully set up in streamer mentality, ready to go. Alright, I'm back in my chat in 1 second. Apologies, like I said, just grabbing them streams, just grab my toes up. I'm going to be running all 4 here. I'll be flicking a little bit between. There's me. Right, back in the chat. Apologies for that. G'day Sick, hello Dav, how you going? Hello Mobbin, how is everybody doing? If you do want to go have a little look at Barbax at the very least, just a few posts up, just need to do a little scroll. He's the first of the streams I shared. In fact, I am also very quickly going to grab ourselves Barbax here. Video. Alright, I believe I'm all done. Everything should be now set. Yep, Barbaxtv is the first one there. Hey, Ventura. Hey, what are you saying? Sorry for my man. No need for any of that. But Ventura isn't Barbax looking splendid. Literally the best thing I've seen in a community stream. He's looking spectacular. Right, swig of coffee. Yeah, it's fantastic. Without a doubt, But has anybody got any idea which way this could go? I've got my eye on a few people. Obviously, Heredia being on pole, he was the man in form coming out of it. I know though, Luke recently grabbing a couple of new world records for himself has stepped up his speed that little touch, bit more consistency on his brake boosts could be dangerous. Jack is Jack. Official is official. We've also got the likes of Nacho, Kino, Zombie, and there's the Cryptics, Mayutos, Rescuos, Lazies, Captains, Fox Tracks, Sirods, Albos of the world. It is a crazy stacked lobby. I've literally no idea which way it could end up going. Like I say, the guys towards the front of the grid do have that slight advantage. The guys at the back, 2 or 3 seconds behind. Exactly, Ventura. Big oof. Good look. There's that one, and just the last double check nobody else is streaming. I think you're good. You're all good to go. Yeah, it is. Well, you are going to be racing, so you've got even more reason for the sweat. Me and Ventura just sat here chilling, watching. I've got a bit of commentary to do, a bit of chat with chat. You guys have got some serious sweat to get off your hands, so you can get to good grips with that. They probably fell through them corners and cuts. Whew. So again, running order will be Heredia, Luke, Jack, Lazy, sorry, apologies. So the running order again will be Heredia, Luke, Jack, Lazy, Zombie, Mayuto, Official, Kino, Cryptic Peanut, which is Gucci Goggles, Foxtrot, Nacho, Sirod, Al Bolibo, Rescue, Captain, and Apollos. Hey, sick, you got to play what you got to play. You can always come back and watch this a little bit later, have a little chat, pop in, keep your eyes on it between the matches, and you can, sick, take Ryan's advice and go hide in a bush. Isn't it sick? Just hide in a bush, or in a building, in a toilet, and watch a bit of the stream. If you hear someone coming in, shoot them, get back to the action. You know what I'm saying? You can do a bit of both. You can enjoy both. True, you tuned in. Nice one, fellas. How are my American brothers going? Don't get him. I've seen him get a couple. Don't shit on the man too hard, Apollos. I'm going to stay with Sirod. He is hosting the playlist. We'll try and sit with Sirod for a little while. Certainly while we can see all of the action. As you can see, everybody spectatable. Apollo's at the back has replaced Tell Me Builds, guaranteeing himself that top 16 spot. He did very well in the last lobby as well, pulling himself up from back on every race. Ending up coming first behind Esco, or second, sorry, behind Esco. Falling down the order, just a touch I believe. Lost. Oh no, he's in the same position. Nacho has lost a few. Albo, Rescue. Fallen back into the tube, nice and smooth. That slightly dodged camera angle. They never got round to fixing in my time. Lovely, lovely tube line. A little bit high, lost a little bit of contact and drive with the tube, but nice and smooth. No chance of any connection with it. Going through the bend at the corner on the roof, nice and clean. And when I say bend, kink in the tube. Nice, smooth brake boosting. Jack does take the risk and collect a lovely clean ramp skip. Looked like he got himself up a couple of positions nice and smoothly. Really clean stuff so far. It doesn't look like anybody's fallen majorly behind. No big incidents as of yet. Regia in to first again. Taking back his position, having lost it slightly earlier on. Yeah, unfortunately, Apollos did have to replace Marty. Which does mean Pinky would have just crept in if you could have kept a touch more consistency, but just use it as a learning curve for the future. You were 3 points off being first reserve for the lobby. It shows how close you are to like being up there, Pinky. Like you could, if you hadn't have lost like your touch a little bit, lost focus, you'd have only been 20 points or so off Marty. Robin going to send himself cross-eyed watching both Warzone and this official just falling behind Sirod as he passes by Mayuto too. We are going to move forward just a touch. Sirod up into what looks like 7th place. We've got a Zombie leading the way. Was just potentially lost a couple of positions. Maybe that's just the checkpoint orders he had. There was maybe that slight mistake. I'm just waiting for the order to settle down again and then we can swap forward a little bit. Right, I think we're just about good. We're going to go forward just a touch into the action. We'll go to Cryptic. Nice one put. We do have Mayuto as well, and if you've not, like I say, you do want to pop across, have a little glance at Barbax and his French himself. He looks beautiful. And that's me as an Englishman saying that. I can only respect the dedication to his nation. Full face cam, full French get up. Cryptic, nice and smooth across the curves, just behind Herdia. Rescio's got himself one hell of a lead ahead. So best lap of the 46 from Alex, takes 30 seconds off. A minute and 30 seconds, sorry. So the 2:16 first lap with dead start, no boost. But Rescue just nice and smooth ahead, carrying his speed really nice. Now, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy the little look though. I just wanted you to have a little glance at it, puts. I'll have to have it turned down with me streaming. But yeah, is Ventura, Rezkio definitely getting them full lobby speed boosts as we did just... Oh, no we didn't. Cyril did not come off the barrier, thank Christ. Was it Luke just behind? Possibly. That light baby blue looked like it deflected off the barrier. Luke just nice and smooth through the corners is going to pick up. Oh, luckily it had to just come off the throttle just that touch more than Cryptic here. Hollows as well. Position. Cryptic Peanut flies past Heredia. Looking to collect some distance back on Rezkio, but Rezkio does have a good second and a half. 210.043 from Rezkio. Really nice stuff. So close to getting in to the 09s. Has anybody had the 09 yet? I hadn't brought it up. I didn't expect it to be quite so quick. But has anybody had the 09 yet? Is that potential lap record? I don't know, I've not. Yeah, thank you very much, Ventura. That is, as the man says, an afternoon world record. Ah, no, not again, Pinky, hopefully. It looks like you're still here. Jacob still has the actual full-on record at the moment. What it is, that is the 09, isn't it, Ventura? 09, I'm not sure what the 09 is, or is it a bit lower? I can't. I've never been 100% good at keeping full-on track unless I've got it on my screen. Rezkio does take the win. The 210 is, I very doubt, likely to be beaten. So I am going to stick him on my list as the first best lap. He gets himself 35 points from the first race. Top stuff, Rez. Really nice. What's that? Good. 209.955 is the record, and Holy believes, from Jacob. Minus 1000 FPS from Mayuto, struggling a touch with the frames there. But Jesus Christ, Rezkio, what have you been on, lad? I'm guessing you had your Weetabix or porridge for Ventura, for breakfast for Ventura. So the running order there was Rezkio, Cryptic, Kino, Heredia, Zinacho, Official, Mayuto, Luke, Foxtrack, Jubilant, Lazy, Zialbo, Marine, Jack, Apollos, Cryptic, and Rod. Pardon. Yeah, is Rezkio pulling a blinder. We've got Marine a Jack up this time. We will stick with it. Jack just shoving his ass into Zombie's face. Dirty boy. Mobbing. Chilsey accusing mobbing of stealing his flow. With the Rezkio with the unreceived stunts methods for DHS. Esco unfortunately had to pull out, critics, and Apollo stepped in about an hour and 15 minutes ago, well, at 9 PM. So quarter to 8, Esco had to pull out. Something came up for him in real life. Stuff gets in the way from time to time, unfortunately, of the video game lifestyle. It looks like things are about to kick off again. The engine's revving up. And away they've gone. That did have a bit of a slower start than some, fully waiting for the time to go. But picking it back up nice and clean with that extra little clip of the curb, collecting a really nice boost, actually like a little bit lower than Hijack, just nice and smooth on his line. Knowing he's on a decent track. Already Lazy, Jubilant Elf, Mayuto leading the way. I think Luke's in the mix there as well, just a jumble of names I can't see. And Rezkio just coming through nice and smooth. Did somebody actually go off the track there? Oh, they have. They've had some respawn by the look of it. Not sure who it was. Oh, or is that them popping back? I think there is just that touch of lag. And Pinky, you learn these lessons in life. Never give up too early. Nothing's over until that fat lady has sung her final note. Right, don't feel too bad about it. You did really well against Esco. You were really taking it to him. Like I say, you grabbed 5 of the best laps. You gave yourself that extra 25 points. Oh, I think Jack just missed the boost. He's gone short. Really unfortunate stuff, going for the big risk as he likes to do. We are going to pop forward. We'll go sit on Heredia. Pole position man himself. I do want to spend a little bit of time with everybody, and then we can get a little bit down to the gritty action a little bit later in the playlist as it's all tightening up. Jubilant Elf has just pulled into the lead with some really clean early boost lines in the tube. Maybe just a little bit shakier than normal, big pressure on him, or maybe feeling a little bit more pressure than normal. Yeah, not too bad at all. And I know there are a few dotted about on Albos and Mayutos as well. Already getting the big boost there. Zombie just managed to gain some of it back with the roof loop. Heredia has taken back position. Zombie just not losing as much time as he would have done. As I say, Zombie unfortunately did come across similar fate to Gucci, losing his account to Bad Sport for a little bit too much character switching. I didn't really know it was a thing till Gucci. And Heredia has got bit of a lead, leading away. We are going to pop back a touch so we can see the action just a touch rather than nothing at all other than the lead car, Cryptic Peanut, pushing hard to try and get past Zombie and try to get on to the ass of his mountain goat brother, Alex. The slight engine stall, but with the flames coming out the back, that's what you want to try and avoid. Keep maximum revs throughout the loop. off the little jump at the stop sign of like 38. Damn, man. You're going to get it. One of you, like, you're both going to get it. It's just whether the other one can put it a little bit out of reach of the other at this point. Fox Track might throw his name back into the mix if you get any closer. Good speed there from both Rescue and Official, pulling into the tube ahead of Zombie. Zombie with really smooth loop lines. The lag doesn't actually cost him anything, I don't believe. Gets the brake boost across the line. It did cost him time. There was obviously a bit of a lag back. We are going to head on forward, take some of the weight of pressure off of Zombie. We will go on to Rescue, the man with the 210.042 on wall climb. The gap to Heredia has shortened significantly. Rescue really looking to bite back, and a 228.167 from Rescue could get him that extra 5 points. Nacho just pops back into first. Very similar looking cars on these fellas, just a different spoiler. But that metallic grey. Ooh. Don't know why that didn't show. And Nacho right on the ass of Alex, not wanting to let the lad get too far ahead. Neck and neck, just popping into the lead. He's at half a nose ahead there as they entered the loop. He's got a Carling. He's in front of Alex, nice and clean. Cryptic Peanut right on the ass of Rescue, applying that little bit of pressure too. Nacho potentially trying to still win and best lap here. It's looked clean all around. 28.167 could be at risk here. Yeah, his stinker's pushing for that 159. And he's now getting used to doing it at the 59 Cravens as well, isn't he? But that's what he's going for it on. From what I read. Rescue. Good boost. Nacho's collecting it back. Trying to stop any more loss of time there to Rescue must have had just a slight touch of lag there, or lost a bit of the boost line. Did appear to lose some speed back end of the tube. Rescue looking like me and shit from previously. Fast as fuck, boy. He is. He's looking fast today. I know Barbax that have been doing some late night hot lapping after hosting playlists. Barbax has been sending all sorts of new looking PBs into the pros chat. Let's have a little look at the times. 27.9 Zombie, Nacho, sorry, does steal both best lap and the win. Really top stuff. Came back really nicely. I believe he was in like 4th place at the beginning of that lap. Maybe he had just pulled ahead of Cryptic. That does pull him back up to 3rd place. And only 2 points behind Rescue, considering both of their best laps there, adding 5 points on. Hella nice. Seeing some tippity top times coming across the board. We've got Pires up next. honestly, critics, it feels like we have some stacked lobbies on a relatively daily basis here on PlayStation, but this is somewhat ridiculous. Let's be honest, like, this is the Sweatfest 2021 so far. And I absolutely bloody love it. We're going to be starting off with official 001 on this occasion. Like I say, I'm going to try and spread around a little bit in these first 6 races, and then we will focus up a little bit more towards the top 5 and so we can keep our eye on the front. Yeah, exactly, that extra money. Nobody's going to turn down that double moolah, Fuckstein, none at all. I reckon Barbax sent in a little support ticket saying, "Excuse me, Rockstar, there has been no double money during my tournament at all. Would you mind just for a final?" And they went, "On this one occasion, Barbax, you put in a lot of work, mate. 3 months. Nice dedication, lad. Keep it up." No, it was a happy coincidence. Doesn't often shine on us like that, the luck with these double money. Sometimes go like 4-6 months without getting it. Ventura seeing this lobby makes me regret stepping out of the tournament. Is Ventura at the time you weren't quite feeling it? The 2v2 coming up, that is now going to be hosted by between the likes of Mobbin, Barbax, Sick, Jack and such. Have added in a few people like Butch and Diego as well to assist with commentary, and hopefully things will just keep running nice and smoothly. Do make it as easy as you can. Make sure you get one of the commentators and that added into your team chat. They'll be doing the draw some point next week, etc, etc. I'm guessing we'll get that sorted out. Sad times. Ventura from Pinky official has had a decent start, seems to have relatively held on to position, going across for the loop skip, got good speed on Nacho through the entry into the corner, closed up a little on Heredia and Lazy. Nice and clean down the straight. Oh, Nacho, he's good, he is good. It was a touch of lag. It's all looking tight at the front. We're going to stay just here for now. Lovely low exits all round. Luke did go the highest, has lost that touch of time, nice and safe, still very much in the battle, has allowed official to get right onto his ass. Lazy and Zombie as well, just that slightly bit safer on the first lap, allowed Mayuto and Heredia that little bit of wiggle room, but they are now on top of each other, battling away. You can see them through the corner. At the same time, it looked like Mayuto got a nice barrier boost, and Heredia took it slightly riskier, landing on the boost, nice and flat. When I say flat, I mean just level with the angle of the track. You want to pull your nose up ever so slightly just as you touch down to stop that slight bricking potential. It's really nice and smooth from official, not lost any time to the front. Heredia has pulled just a touch of distance on Mayuto, but these three just behind Luke as well, having just lost that little touch just behind official, I believe. Down right back into the mix. Cleanly through, official up into 4th place, right up Lazy's chuck. we are gonna hop on back just a little bit, go see my man Albo. Can we see Hood? Yeah, I'll bring that up. I just take it down every now and then so we can have a clean little look at the fight ahead. Apologies, mobbing. Albo nice and smooth, but as Albo crosses the line, we'll get back into the front action. A nice, clean exit gains in some time there on Nacho. Commentating as well, clearly got that clean exit just behind as Albo coasts speed nicely through the corner and keeps his position for potentially losing it. Captain and Nacho come across the line there, the 148.997 from Heredia. As we pop back forward, we are going to go to Lazy. I'm seeing two Albos on my screen. Thought I could just blend a little bit of commentary. He has taken a lead. Heredia has fallen back down the order. He just missed. Bit of a mistake from Heredia. Oh, okay, he just crashed as I started watching him. Really unlucky stuff. He's done well to keep the position he's got. It's not an easy lobby to hold and gain time on. Official just popping into the lead. Zombie right on his ass. This is going to be some finish. Lazy right in the mix, in between as well. Sirod not too far behind. Official really low. Zombie nice and long. Sirod coming out of nowhere into third. Gets himself in between Official and Zombie for the straight. Zombie back on it. Official seems to have the momentum. He's through and across the line. Woo! Woo! Unfortunately, I did miss the crash from, or accident with Heredia. This is insane. Honestly, again, massive shout out to my man Barbax. That is Barbaxtv. Do head over, like and subscribe. Here's the first name in the description there. Do also go take a look at the other channels for different forms of racing content as well. We've got Fish Tournaments, Let's Play Up, Marine Jack and Official. It's good range, and I know Barbax and Jack do give good shout outs to the rest of the community. Hence why they're at the top. Official doesn't quite get the best lap. That is Heredia, 49.034 from Official to 48.997. Nice win, Tom from Ventura. Was fantastic stuff. That does put Official top on points, but that 5 points from Rezkio and Nacho does just put them 3 points ahead after the totals, and didn't quite see what Heredia's points were there. Can always pull that up on my stream. Can I not? So Heredia 58 up to 63, so he's 1 point behind Tom, and they're up to 67, so they're tied for first with Official third, Heredia fourth. Just add that 5 points onto them, 3 at the moment, Rezkio, Nacho and Heredia, and I will keep us all up to date on that, so we know how many points to add on to which racer. Really close on top, it really is. There's what, four points between first and fourth at the moment, and it's not that far back to fifth, sixth either. Still a lot of races to go. We are only just past the quarter point. We have 4 races left. No, 4 races. Bloody hell, 9 races left, apologies. If no one gets the 55 lap, I'm going to be disappointed from Pinky. Now, Pinky, you know it's tough, and in circumstances like that, I'd say we might be looking at some good 56s, but might just be playing it a touch safe, not wanting to lose it going all out, if that makes any sense. Can't really ever go full send in a situation like this when you're at the front. We will keep the HUD up as requested. A little honk of the horn from Luke. Hello fella, good luck my man. We've got Heredia, Marine Jack, Lazy, Zombie making out the top 5. I am lovely, tap the horn. We are going to go to Keno. We've not sat with him yet. Spend a lap or so with Keno. 53, probably going to get that low. Somebody going to get a world record. Well, we have seen that before on this track with our man Fernie. He did get the world record in the 1v1 way back when. Got it live on stream. Me and I believe it was Tell Me Vortex commentating, or was it Diego? It was one of the two, 28 or Tell Me Vortex. We're commentating on that one as Fernie got the world record. It was one of the first tournaments I've done. Well, I think it was the first tournament I did, and Fernie got in touch saying that little extra added touch actually made it really special and added a little moment and made it worth watching back, which it made it all worthwhile. That's why I've been very happy to be putting my time into it. Lovely brake boost from Keno there. He's already up into the top 5. Who's that? Falling back through the order, I didn't quite see. It is Jack, I believe, coming off the stop sign. Luke on the ass of Heredia with Zombie pulling away. 2:30, take that down, a minute point 178. First lap, no boost to start. Jesus Christ, the Wolves are really not too far behind, are they here? Whew, not sit with Mayuto just yet. No, Jack. Oh, Mayuto got hung up in between the gap. I'm really sorry if that was anything to do with that slight lag on joining. Lovely brake boost, and again, apologies Mayuto if that was anything to do with the spectator. You and Zombie appeared to make similar time lost mistakes, heading in for the barrier smashes all ahead. Jack, I believe, got it clean. Zombie came off it rough. Jack went for tube ride. Got a 56.850 from Foxtrack. We are going to go back forward. We will go sit. Oh, he just catches the road with Fox. And to go with the French name, my Renardi brother, he's trying to close as much distance as he can on Heredia. Heredia chooses not to go barrier smash. Foxtrack does. Foxtrack keeps traction. Heredia is just going to hold pace. Tight finish. Luke comes through for, ready to go, just ahead, 56.279. just missing out on that 55 Pinky was looking for by 0.3-ish. That is a Fox track with a best lap though. Radiate takes the win. So we now add 5 points to Rescue, Nacho, Heredia and Fox track. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. Apologies. We'll take the hood off the critics. I think it pops up. Well, it does, because I have to pop it up when I do flip between, so we will get to glance at positions and stuff. Did just miss the point there. Go back a couple of seconds. So, Alex is up to first on 93 points. Rescue on 89. Tom, 82. Nacho is on 81. Cryptic Peanut, 72. And the Fox track gets up to 62 with 5 extra points. And like I say, we've still got a lot of races left. Here we go, ultimate lobby boost. World record incoming by Zombie from Ventura. And Ventura, man, congratulations on the City Air world record, fella. You guys do want to go check that out. Am I right in City Air? Hello, Ross fella. Thanks for swinging by. I hope you're doing very well, my man. My palms are exceptionally sweaty. As I have said a couple of times, this is one of the sweatiest lobbies we've seen in a long time. I am going to go sit right at the back for the start of this race. We're going to go sit with Apollos, see how these guys further back move forward. We can see Rescue is having to do a lot of work here from 14. Nice. Yeah, just wanted to double check I got the right track there. So I'm getting shouted at to get back on his grid spot with a massive honk of the horn. We'll keep the hood down for the tube exit, and then we'll have a little look at positions, and I might swap further forward, etc, etc, as we've seen what's happened a little further back or after the tube cut, just to make sure. Yeah, like it doesn't help with the anxiety and or the anticipation, you know. It's like waiting to get on a massive fuck-off roller coaster is what it is. Rescue look like he's got off to a good start, picking up a good few positions past Nacho already and up in 2/10. Hood down. Just had to have a little look at that. Oh, Zombie! A couple of people have gone off there. Zombie was one. Not sure who the other was, and somebody has fallen a little further behind with a bit of a rough exit. Apollos, all sorts of hung up and unlucky there on the barrier. It was Kino and Zombie. Marine Jack maybe had that slightly wonkier landing, but he's up to pace now. We are going to go to Commentating up in. Hello, Born fella. It has been. Hope you're doing very well. Good morning to yourself. Just losing out on positions to the Bolt and Fox track. there, lazy official. Luke ahead, Rescue in that mix, just going past Lazy too. Luke and Nacho, Mayuto and Heredia making out that top 5 with official. Rescue really battling hard to get himself up the order, keeping himself well in the fight. And they've been sweating it out at double stunts for the past 24 hours maybe. Foxtrack good speed down the straight, clearly caught a couple of really nice brake boosts and didn't lose his revs on the engine on landing, allowing Captain to lose that touch of time. Now as things heat up, we are going to move forward. Looks like Kino has lagged out. We've got Barbax at the bottom there, commentating. Captain nice and smooth into the tube. Let's have a little look. Who haven't I spent too much time with? I think I now have spent that touch of time with everybody, certainly in the top half. Unfortunately, rough landing allows the top 5 to become Heredia, Zinacho, Rescue, Official and Luke. And we are going to go on. Where'd Rescue go? He's had an issue, I believe, with the checkpoint and somebody else missing it as well. I believe both Luke and Rescue there having issues with the checkpoint. You can see Rescue just a little further back now from Lazy. Lazy as well has lost a couple of positions. The front 5 is Heredia, Official, Foxtrack, Albo and Captain. Albo and Foxtrack just ahead. Official a little way behind Alex. Alex is flying. Down to the ground as Official heads down. About the same distance between, just a little bit more distance between Alex and Official to Official and Foxtrack. Lovely brake boosting down the straight from Captain, Fox and Albo. See the dust marks coming off the tyres. We are going to be moving forward. Clean landing, good brake boosting, Foxtrack holding a third. Nice and smooth into the tube. Did go maybe a little bit further than he wanted, but just nice and smooth on the landing. We are going to go head to Heredia, and I'm going to pull up the laps really quick. Luke, Nacho and Rez all missed that checkpoint, yeah. Really unlucky stuff. That 09.168 from Zombie is the best lap. Heredia leading the way to Official. Wait, the YouTube a thick ass pressure on the ball now. As we creep up a little bit more, Albo is up to 3rd, Captain Rescue up to 5th as well. You can hear that heavy feathering of the throttle as he caught a little bit extra boost off the curve. Felt he was going to go flying off the track there. Just used that extra moment to pull himself around. Nice smooth transition between the tubes, keeping it nice and low and onto that right side slightly to get a good swing down effect up on that left wall and back across. Just nice and smooth through the tube, chasing the brake boost. I popularised through my man third out. Should be clean. Rescue. He had an issue with the tube has fallen back to up to 5th, Foxtrack for Luke. Rescue Cryptic making out top 10. Makes out top 10 is Lazy, apologies, my bad. officials are really closing up. Alex is going to have to keep it nice and smooth. Goes a little bit long into the braking point. Carries his speed around the corner nicely though. No issues with pedestrians. Just avoided the lady. Just shifted to the left to get away from the wall of the bridge there. The rail of the bridge. And did see him past that lady pedestrian. I believe official just behind did hit that pedestrian, that lady. Did cost him some time and speed. Whew. That is race 5 done and dusted. After the next race will be at the halfway point. 2.8 to 8.733 from Zombie. Does claim best lap further back. That is going to limit the points further up the table for now, but it may see Zombie able to come back into the mix a little later. These 12 race playlists do see the form swing back and forth a little bit sometimes. It's hard to maintain this level of consistency throughout. Hopefully Keno will make it back in before the next race. Otherwise, I guess everybody shifts up one spot. Heredia is at the moment clear at the top. We can see official has clearly got second place by a couple of points at the moment with that best lap extra points from Rescue. But I believe Heredia up to 1, 2, 3. The time has been extended for our man Keno. Hopefully, like I say, we will be able to get him in. And I can't invite him myself with me not having any invite button. Some view join players. We'll have a little look at the races. Got our host tonight, Sirad, Marine, Jack, Official, Rescue, Mayuto, Apollos, Cryptic Peanut, Heredia God, who is leading the way at this point. Jubilant Elf, which is a Zombie. Cryptic Peanut is Gucci. Zial Bull. Luke 31001, Lazy, Nacho, Captain, and Fox Trek. Oh, it doesn't look like Keno is going to make it back in. Looks like internet taking a big wobble. We do know from when Keno streams, it sometimes hits him hard. Point from Pinky. You could maybe send Barbax a little crafty message and ask if he could sneak in, Pinky, if Keno doesn't come back. Has it been, honestly Pinky, you're not getting mute, it must be timing you out for some reason, because again, nobody's muted you. All your messages can still be seen. If you look back up, when someone gets muted, it deletes their previous messages. Nobody's been muted today. Apologies, Pinky. I'm honestly not sure what goes on with that. I know Mobbin, me and Mobbin had a little chat about it a couple of weeks back, like I say, when he was trying to chat with Jake Chaboy, I believe it was. Mobbin, don't joke around like that. Yeah, I don't think you can mute a mod. I can unmod, put in time out, I can do it all to you. But I don't think mods can mute mods. Let's just have a little bit further back to see if they have all moved back a position, moved up one spot, or if Apollo's glitching out. Yeah. No, they are still using the actual grid position, so Kino's position is going to stay blank. We are going to go forward. It's it, I think, with Zombie initially. No, like I said, unless it's an issue with stream elements, but I think I removed that from after the issue it had with Point and Media and somebody, Murthos or somebody, it muted them both and they never showed up again. So I got rid of it from the moderators so it couldn't do that. But with you being a moderator, it is only me that can do it, and I'm honestly not. That's not my mold, man. Julian now, a strong start, gets himself up into second, nice and early, good curbs. Right on to the ass of Alex. Luto biting back with a lovely middle corner. Maito 2 takes the lead for now, and he's got himself a tiny bit of breathing space as he goes onto the dirt. Jubilant now tighter through the first section. Has to pull away though to make sure he doesn't come into contact with that rock. Has lost in that touch time, and Maito has got himself that extra bit of space. These three all pulling to the left past the tree. Nice and tight as well from Luke and Zombie. Maito did stay true and straight. Not taking the risk with the bumps. That is allowing Luke to close the gap. Really closing the gap. He's got on to the back of Heredia and right into the middle of Heredia and Maito. Zombie, lovely landing boost coming, cutting across the grass, gets himself in between, and Heredia, as Luke does, unfortunately just come off the spinner prop that I've had so many issues with in the past. One of the funniest moments on one of Jack's streams, personally, from myself, I have to say. Oh, Zombie into the wall ride, he's got it clean, we've got Red Kyo just behind. God, clearly a bit of an issue with the curb. Zombie holding his nerve. Still got third. Rezkio, lovely corner. Shame the slide that saw it sat the traction that he has got himself into first. Tiny great boost didn't seem to really help. Maybe helped him hold position over Mayuto. Rezkio into the lead. Nice and smooth off the tube from Zombie. Bending the corner out that little bit more. Trying to go smooth through. Mayuto is up into first. Going to be another close finish, wiggling across that rough edge on the road, get a little bit of vibration through the control, and you know you get that little clip of curb boost effect through the corners, nice and clean. Maito and Rezkio leading the way. Rezkio sharp across the grass there, nice and smooth from Maito, holds the way. Oh, Maito a little bit high at the bank, but he's held his nerve and he's got some nice kink of speed boost to hold the way. Rezkio lost a little bit of traction on the downward slope, I believe, and Maito takes the win from Zombie there. Is Pinky, if you're still here, when it's doing that, would you check to see if it's doing it in other streams, Maito's and that? Find out if it's more of an issue with YouTube or if there is anything I can do for that. But really, this should be the last night. That's a bit of an issue from myself. Unfortunately, had a bit of an issue with that tree. I'm going to put his control down. And his hands are right, taking a deep breath. Just carrying on. I'm trying to like it as well. So we don't. Well, I did last time. I'd put it in there just in case. Mayuto with the best lap. Take the minute and a half off. Takes it down to the 3:06. I believe that was. Yep, 3:06.756 with no starting boost. Really nice stuff. Imagine that would get him down to at least the 3:05. He'd keep that nice start, a little bit of the momentum down the hill, taking a bit more risk with, yep, exactly, very nice. No starting boost, as I say, as well. Like, I have found that, because I have missed it quite a lot myself when going for rally. It doesn't take too much time off if you manage your revs and get a couple of short shifts in. Obviously, if you do that with the boost as well, you do see a bit of a significant jump in your time and you can come down off that drop off at 23.5 onto the dirt. And you can get to the checkpoint, the first checkpoint as you go down the hill. The lowest I've got for that is the 32.9 so far, I think. 219 incoming, called by Marvin. Jack did say he was going to get all nicely dressed up for this event, and he has got his suit on. Did forget the tie just to show off that little neck tattoo. I like it, Jack. I like it. Sunglasses covering the twinkle in your eye too. We've got Luke. We've got Rezkio. We've got Fox Track official captain Kritik Heredia. Polos. You can see the amount of races completed in the lobby as well. It is nice. I know that feeling, critics. I had a little laugh with, I mentioned it to Putz the other day, as I know that there is a bit of wiggle room in the time he's set on PC still for me. I know I can go a bit lower. Not much, but I have been on, like, I've come off that wall ride like half a second better than him and thrown it away somehow and ended up over a second behind. Not great. Or half a second behind. So I lost a second on him in the back portion of the track. In that pastel pink. Taking a bit of risk, he's got a long way to get back. You can see Kino's spot on the grid, been kept free for him too. Oh, and again, this time Heredia sticking his ass in Jack's face, as Jack did to Zombie earlier. Returned the favour of Pig Snout in the face from the D8. Oh, you know I was a little bit Putz, I still will be. I like rally, certainly on PC. But I had that little chat about how I thought there was still that little bit of wiggle room in it, so a player of my level could still get it off you. Whereas you could still, I reckon, potentially a 3-minute is possible for someone like you or Poli. Just don't go get it until I've given it another bite and got myself a 302 somewhere. Like, it'll be somewhere above or just below yours, and I'll be happy with that, to be honest. But I know there is that bit more wiggle room, and then that bit more wiggle room for yourself as well. We've got Heredia leading the way to Mayuto, Lazy, Official Jubilant Elf, and Luke in the mix there as well. Positions just stopping me, doing it in order, and Jack too coming back nice and thick on the boost. But Fox Track as well, fighting back nice and hard as a top 7-8 here, really nice and tight. Alex has pulled away that bit of an advantage. is the only one to go with the ramp skip. Looked like there was a couple of breakers on that last ramp rather than before the loop. And elbow gone into some pretty bad times. Was that on a barrier flat? Because like that's one of the bad issues with PlayStation. Jack making it across nice and clean. Everybody ahead doing it too. Zombie had maybe had the character switch there going to go off. But like a bit of a strange place to have that sort of bricking issue. Heredia is leading the way to Foxtrack. Official Jack Cryptic making out the top 5. Luke really close behind Cryptic. Or is inside, like they're inside each other. Luke onto the ass of Jack now, just coming through in the boost, helping Jack maintain his speed. The barrel roll off the wall from both Jacks really low. They're all over nice and clean. Jack and Luke right onto the back of Official, and with the slightly higher revs, Luke and Official got better brake boost there, and Cryptic coming back through. Heredia still leading the way from Foxtrack. Official, Luke and Jack make out the top 5. Cryptic really trying to put himself in the mix as Jack unfortunately runs just that touch too wide into the blue. We will go to Luke's internet is a little wobbly, so we will maybe go to Official. Apologies for the double swap. Hello James, how you going fella? And critics, what I found is if you try and come off it as low as possible and to the left side of the stop strips as you can, it gives you the chance to occasionally miss them completely as well. No Jack from Pinky again, feeling bad for our man Marine Jack. Couple of mistakes. Crept in today, a bit of rough moment on barriers. Foxtrack did go with the brakes, has seen him draw level at the end of the loop, and he's going to see him pull away onto the back of Heredia here. He's got more speed through the corner, having to feather the throttle nicely. It did close the distance nice and tight. Official gets the lowest transition there, caught him right up onto the back of Foxtrack as they go across the gap. It's close. Heredia, not much breathing space. A slide through the corner is going to see this lead diminish. It has to be really nice and smooth. The brake boosting does see that gap close up a touch more. Hopefully that was just a bit of a freeze on my screen rather than Tom's. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you very much, James. I've got a few terms, but it's far too difficult for public lobbies. Yeah, I do go for it on PC, I can't lie, but it is a lot smoother to do. Work out your timing. Official, nice and clean over the gap. Foxtrack does take a second back. Heredia ever so slightly re-extended his lead. We've seen a 2:27.925, just beating out Official's 27.994. That little extra bit of feathering to pull himself around the corner. Jack doing his best to pull himself a couple of positions, and there's Joe, unfortunately a little bit further back. Maybe an issue with the jump up, sees the positions fall. We are, I guess we're going to stay here for now. Does keep the weight of pressure on one person. I'm not normally keen on that, but high pressure situations I don't want to bring up. Having to feather really heavily to make sure he misses the building. Foxtrack again breaking through the loop. Nacho's done the same. It has got him in the mix. He is going to accelerate between Official and Foxtrot here. Foxtrot looking to shorten the gap to Heredia and has shortened it, but is it going to be enough? Is Heredia going to be able to stay nice and clean ahead? Slight feather of the throttle is going to get him down on the bank surface, nice and smooth into the tube. Nacho smoothly, smooth so far. The Official got really nice boost at the back end of the tube. Brake boost over the curb. First brake boost clips the curb again and back past Nacho. Nacho ever so slightly better landing boost, keeps him on the back end of Official nice and tight. Oh, a little wobble does allow Nacho back in. That brake boost spot is a tricky one. Lining it up and then keeping the car nice and controlled. You can see the braking and feathering of Nacho compared to the wall smash of Official. It's going to be nice finish here. Heredia does take the win. Official holds third. Nice lead all the way through there. Did get himself right up onto the back of Alex, but Alex did just hold out on the pressure, maintain and increase his speed just that touch more. Foxtrot got in between, but really, really top stuff. The top lap is 27.925 to the 27.994 from Official. Heredia claimed second best lap of the event. And 30 points for the win. Stays another 34 points is going to see him extend his lead. Mobbin sending the goat into track. Hello, Birdhouse. Nice, James. What laptop have you got yourself? Top 5, Heredia, Foxtrot, Official, Cryptic, Peanut, Z and Nacho. Does see Alex going almost, or it is seeing Alex go almost, or it is seeing Alex go 30 points clear at the top and 137 points for Rezkio. Sees him not too far off of Official with 6 races left to go, or 5 races, sorry. 5 races left to go. We will still potentially see some big point swings. We are on to 58. Pinky with the unicorn, very nice. Oh, that will see you nice, that will. That will see you very, very nice. Like, that should see you do a good, well over, it should see you do, it's in a laptop, so I'd guess around 120 to 140 frames, just because they lower the performance just a touch. Luke and Jack inside each other. Apollo's taking first place for a minute. Marvin, I can join GOAT if you pay me. From Pinky. unfortunately, I don't think stunt racing has any wage opportunities just yet. Yeah, that might be a little bit low, because I think that's what Snail was struggling with stutters quite a lot. But that laptop, that's the laptop up from mine, that's what I'll be looking to trade in for at some point this year. A couple of 200 quid on top of my laptop. From Heredia losing to 2. Lazy. Gets himself up and pressing Jack a little bit wide through the corner, but he's going to allow him wider line up the revs. Carrying speed, he goes under the bridge, really tight too. It's low from Zombie, it's good. It is good from Zombie. Zombie's just going to swing to the lead, I believe. No, Luke does hold the weight. Got good boost off the early portion of the tube. Right, Jack had a slight disconnect off the roof. We are going to pull forward just a touch. Jack goes off the edge. Keeps it nice and tight. Unlucky stuff from Jack. That is Jack's way though. He loves the risk. It's why he stunt races. The ever so slight differences is yours is in a PC, but the laptops is slightly limited. Like Snails, when we thought his would be alright off the basis of your specs, the laptops is just a little bit off. It just can't push out frames. He was stuck at 40 and it was stuttering all over the shop. It was unplayable for him. They unlock the potential a little bit more in your full desktop PCs, because Jubilant Elf doesn't come past Redkio, sorry. Oh, Alex pulls a JoJo. I've seen that in a JoJo video, I'm sure, where he clipped the barrier, clipped the ramp and managed to do a barrel roll and land it. He did lose a little bit of time, but he pulled it off. Luke is leading the way by a good way, takes the minute and 30 seconds off, sees the 2:13.912 on the full standing start. Yeah, in a laptop it struggles. And you're getting an upgrade soon too, aren't you, Pup? No, it might be you I've seen. I know Unholy's looking at a new graphics card already. He's got himself all nicely settled in. Top 5 are Luke, Jubilant Elf, Z Nacho Official and Mayuto just passing by Sirod. Luke did have to play it a little bit safe. That is going to have put the bit between a zombie's teeth. He clipped that extra curve and look at that air speed closing the gap on Luke. It's a lovely scene on Luke's car, got mottled crew paint over the chrome. Luke does just start to edge away ever so slightly. Those who choose to avoid the wall ride, the top 5 appear to. Just shorten the gap for Zombie, just a touch again. Luke nice and high. That is going to see him pull away a nice time. Looked like he caught a lovely brake boost down that right tube wall as well on landing. See the gap, all that boost again. barrel roll and a little clip of the back end. Zombie holds it, Luke and Nacho don't. Was it Luke and Nacho? Yeah, they are falling back through the order. Really, really unlucky stuff. Zombie getting a touch lucky with the way the back end didn't flick too hard off the lip of the roof there. Riding his luck heavily. That does see the top 5 become our man Zombie, who we're riding with right now. We are going to pull back in a touch. Mayuto, Captain, Cryptic, Peanut and Official. I'm just going to give it in a 15 seconds. We'll go back to Mayuto. Hopefully he's over nice and clean. He is. Landing should be good. No brick. Perfect. Good swapping opportunity. Official, like I say, making out that top 5. Pinky, have a look on eBay for a physical copy of GTA. If you've got a disc drive, you can pick it up for like £4 less. It'd be like £3 or £4 in the UK. Like, you don't need to pay full price necessarily for it, and there's a couple of decent game sites you can get it for a lot cheaper than you can off Steam and Epic. I don't think it's too far off becoming free to play online. Yeah, some story mode mods do. Top 5 is staying the same. Cryptic in 4th. Jubilant Elf leading the way. Mayuto, a little bit close. Barrel roll over the top. There is Luke. There is Mayuto and Jack honking their horns. Having a little play around the best lap, 209.999 from Lazy so far. But that does sound just a little sarcastic. Yeah, I get it. Not online, obviously. Should have put a winky smiley face. It was a nice recovery. Zombie as well rode his luck on that second lap. Luke, really unfortunate that it didn't go his way. The barrel roll off the air conditioning unit did not play favourably to him. It's all planned from Mayuto. I did it twice. Yeah, you remember that video as well? Look at that, I'm glad I'm not going crazy. I knew I'd seen that. Yeah, the 360, that's what I'm looking at. 360 or 370 with an i7 or i9, I think it is. On the upgrade packages I can get through HP. That's why I went with an Omen, just because it holds its value a little touch more than unbranded. Lovely Mayuto from Ventura. 209.999 does stay that best lap from Lazy. He takes that 5 points. He's a little bit further back in the order, but he does seem to get a little closer to Zombie, taking him up to 111. Heredia up to 190. So there is a 25-point gap. It did. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm getting confused. I'm not great with model numbers. Maybe it's the i7K. It's something with a K on the end in the laptop that I am most interested, but that one's an extra 450, so it's a bit of an extra top up, but that should see me being able to hit nearly 200 frames on GTA. Realistically, I think. The 370. Or 3070. little bit quicker through, and we are on 2. It is Heredia at the moment winning by a clear 25 points. Got almost a race advantage for now. And sick back. How is Warzone going, fella? Trying to go a bit further back down the order. Do stick to your positions throughout. Ready on pole. So you haven't collected, and there's a couple of checkpoints a bit further up, technically in the lead. Ready has just gone to check what's going on. Why aren't I in first? We've got Apollo's checking out the wheelie start. I did this every race we had the muscle car. Throughout, did a little warm up test start. Nice, sick, very nice. I hope you enjoy that with the lads. But should just about get an hour's break between this and that. Oh, I did not quite mean to shift back there, but I guess it's not too bad a place. We had started on Jack recently, so we'll start with Fox track. Be able to keep our eyes. It's a nice controlled wheelie from Fox. He's pulled up a lovely few positions there. Unable to quite carry the speed through the corner, but you can see he did clearly close the gap from where he was. Pulls out of the wall ride, lands a little rough, but feathers the throttle nicely to stop any chance of a spin. As Nacho did just drive up there, ran a little wide. Oh no, he didn't, he's back. Still gets the coast to coast. Pulls himself up into 8th, 9th place there. We will move forward for the next wall ride. We're going to go to Amman. Oh, that's going to be Nacho, but it is Luke. Apologies, Luke and I spent a lot of time on you in the last race as well. Lag is a little bit high, but he's picking up position. Collects the checkpoint nice and smooth into the wall ride. Nice and low, but he just clips the back wheels on the back. Really unfortunate. I'm just trying to get off him before black screen. Really close to being nice as you like. But the back wheels just getting caught on the back. Jack trying to pull himself up instead. See Heredia up there leading the way, lazy, just behind. Has come off the wall ride, a little bit wonky. Sees himself fall into the industrial area below. Cyrod leading the way. Heredia made the mistake too. Jack in for the coast to coast. He's pulled out, it's clean, he stops the spin, he takes the lead and he holds it through the corner. Fantastic stuff from Jack. We are just going to move back. Lovely taps of the horn in appreciation from Cyrod. We can see the back end of Cyrod here. We can see Cryptic coming through. We're going to go to Cryptic. Nacho not too far behind. And we're going to get to see a couple of lovely wall rides ahead, I hope, here. Hopefully it'll be nice and clean, just taking weight of pressure on after seeing that lovely cut from Jack. Jack had to hit the brakes to go into it a little bit there. Lovely. Oh, Jack, he just slips a little bit wide off the track. It did look good. And Cyrod takes the lead. Nacho takes the corner. Zon Cryptic coming back through. Just a couple of name changes does make it a little bit confusing which one's which occasionally in my head. It's Gucci. I'm on, closing the gap the best he can on Cyrod and trying to hold a position over Nacho. Nacho's a lag again, wreaking havoc as Cryptic doesn't quite pull out of the wall ride in time and the curb does push him down. Really unlucky. Still in 4th place though. big mistakes a little further back as Lazy does just pinch that off him. We are going to go. Oh, going coast to coast ahead. It was Thirod, and Thirod has lost the position to both Nacho and Official. Should have maybe just taken it clean, but he wanted. Oh, the bounce off the barrier allows Jack back. Jack on a hot lap. 122.026 there from Mayuto, down in 9th as well, disrupting the flow of the front guys. If you catch a nice clean brake boost off it and go into it really cleanly, it is quicker, but you need the brake boost and you need to be clean. Because it just gets you slightly higher revs, so you'll overtake them if you go into the corner clean, but then the higher speed, if you can hold it through the back end of the corner, should see you going back through in front before the finish line. That's what I think. Yeah. Like the way it can brick you, the way you can end up getting extra boost off the ramp and flying over the barrier completely, which is why, as Mobbins had a little discussion about in the past, he'd love to make a remake with a wall ride there. Luke showing us the way he likes to get up against the wall. Can't say blame you with the right person, Labo. Well, you thought he was flat up against that wall, and like you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a Mobbin. I have heard Mobbin or seen Mobbin talk about in chat. Oh, look at that gap shifting. The 10 points does go on to Alex, but the gap has shortened. It is only an 18-point lead now. Don't be pros, be rad. Top 3. Tasty stuff. There is still enough races for that 18 points to be diminished. And maybe we are seeing a full becoming of a man from Alex, able to handle pressure a little bit more. Hopefully won't see and go home upset with his performance. Either way at this point, he's done wonderfully well, held the lead for a number of races, and against some top opposition throughout the lobby, from Jack right down to Apollo's. Heard and Luke up front too. Hello, Bolid! How you going, fella? Oh yeah, for in the city. No, not in the city. City Air. Yeah, she is considering putting that flat top across the roof, just so all the vehicles, or just about all the vehicles, can get across it and stop any issues with we are on to Racing Alley. I am sat on Jack again. It's where it's liking to start me now. Jack just creeping forward a bit, trying to get himself into third in a respectable grid position, trying to tell Lazy to go a bit further back. Lazy saying come forward a bit. Jack is going with it. happy to follow Frenchy instruction. Could be coming from the Frenchman himself, Mr. Barbax, in full French regalia. Need to have a little look at that and see if any of it's running down his face yet. I'm going to go a little bit further back, see if we see anybody come off the edge from the back. We'll go with Rezkio. Not spent too much time with him throughout. Did spend a bit of time with him at the beginning. And fantastic stuff with that post-nerf record on wall climb, my Lado. Very nicely done. Barbax stream. 57 viewers, and these makeups lasting wonderfully. Rezkio and the guys at the back do take the ramp down. Oh, he rides the curbs and he gets all sorts of boost off and picking up a good position or two there. Foxtrot and elbow in his dust, the brake boost, pulling him up past Cryptic too, and he clips the pin on his way through as a sign of disdain at the rest of his opposition. Lovely, lovely dirty stuff from Rezkio. I love it. A little slide there. I believe that was Jubilant Elf. He did lose a few positions there, and it is a high speed section. Luke in for the wall ride, pulls down, tiny clip of the dirt, does see the slide. Really unlucky there from Luke. Heredia and Jack battling for the lead. Jack is up front. Nacho, Rezkio not too far behind. Cryptic Peanut, short a gap between him. Jack got coast to coast. He's into the tube nice and smooth. Didn't need the loop round, and he does extend his lead out. He's on for a nice first lap, minus that minute 30. Rezkio's come off that nice and low. He is going to maybe pick up the position on Nacho. Smooth on the brake boost, smooth across the curbs, and that is a position that's taken. Flicks left, right, then left off the ramp. Alex gets a little close, a slight brick on landing, but it's all good and smooth. Jack just ever so slightly extending that lead out and pulling away. We're going to stay with Rezkio, stay with this top three for now. Foxtrot has overtaken Nacho after the stop strip cut, but Nacho not having lost too much speed. Barbax does appear to be having just a touch of an issue, unless it's just not loaded my pixels correct. Jack holding his nerve, he's out of the wall ride, it's good and clean, he's through it, lovely, he's extending away. You can see he came off it a little bit slower than full pace, but he does extend out and just applies that nice pressure to Heredia. He saw that perfect. He saw Jack come off that. He wouldn't, I don't think Heredia and Rezkio would have noticed him coming off it at full speed or not. I turned camera, they didn't see Jack playing it ever so slightly safe. He's into the tube, it's a bit high. He's in though, and he's not needing to leap, he's away. Just slightly safe, making sure no issue. Oh, Rezkio's playing it really risky with that lip. Coming off really low. Going for earlier brake boost than Alex. Catches two. So Alex is one, I believe. Did not see that puff of smoke ahead. Alex got lucky not to get the front of his nose caught. Then he corrects the car. Oh, not quite well enough. That does see Rezkio come past. And Jack sees his lead grow ever so slightly more. The 1:30.043 though from Zombie is the best lap, and by 2 seconds. Nice stuff, Zombie. Oh, Rez. That is going to allow Alex back through. We swap straight back onto him for the overtake. Mayuto now right up the ass and potentially inside. Well, he's inside official. Rezkio lost another couple of positions there. And Jack holding the lead. He maybe did take the corner, didn't quite see that time if I did have a little look back on the mini map. Alex, unfortunate with the spinner prop, does just come off it. That does allow, I believe it's official, to go past Mayuto and Rezkio. I'm not sure, I can't see, I need to improve the quality. I'm going to look at Barbax's, but let's come back to mine. Yeah, incredibly risky plays. It is going to see Jack take the win. Zombie is going to get best lap. Rezkio, Mayuto, Official and Heredia making out the top 5. Yep, that will be seeing them points come down by a couple. Into the last race, Alex is, well, into the last couple of races, Alex is going to need some strong finishes to confirm the win. I believe it will be down to 16, depending on position of official, maybe 14. Oh my god, my palms, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's Fernie. I swear Fernie said he thought, when he got that time, he thought 46 was possible. Ban all tracks with spinners. Or remake them without them and the bowling pins. Like, this is a prime track to get rid of a couple of pins, bowling balls and spinner props. Please ban spinner. Zombie taking that best lap, Jack taking the win. The top 5, Marine Jack, Mayuto, Rezkio, Official, Heredia, so the gap does shorten. To 16 points. I just saw you say ban all Rockstar tracks, cancel spinners. Well, that's going to be for you guys to decide. Oh yeah, it is 30 points because there's the 2 spectators in what was a full lobby. We've only had Keno lag out. Let me double check the positions of the people just behind Alex and Official. So Rezkio and Nacho both go up by 5 points, seeing the point difference stay between them. They move up to 180 and 179 respectively. And we've got Zombie best lap. I've missed the best lap somewhere apparently. I've only got 9 written down and there's only 2 tracks left. Don't know how I missed it, which one? But Barbax will be keeping better track of that than I am with it. He'll announce the winner properly and all of that sort of stuff. I better see the 22 from Gucci from Pinky. He's setting down the bar tonight. He does like to start on our man Jack. We'll likely start with the finger out the window to everybody behind him. And from Luke. And he occasionally shoves it forward at Heredia as well. Good lads. Not going down without the fight. We'll go start with Mayuto, just see a few of the guys a bit further forward, see if anybody does come past from the back. Nice and smooth over the curb. Mayuto gets a double clip. Looking to close up a bit of extra space on Lazy and Jack. Jubilant Elf did come back through and past. That is Zombie again. Apologies for going with the secondary count name. One a little bit to go with what's on screen. I'll bring this back up at the second lap. We'll just get a clean little bit of racing. We'll keep the map on screen so we can see if things tighten up a little bit behind. It's nice and smooth from the guys. Luke leading the way from what I believe is Jubilant Elf at the moment. Lovely tube line. He's Jubilant full right level and just past Luke. Mayuto, incredible boost through that beginning portion and mid part of the tube. Does see himself come right onto the back of Luke. Tighter corner brings him onto the ass of Zombie. Luke did make it. He did run a little wide onto the barrier, onto the ramp. I saw that extra little pop. Mayuto a little bit worried where the spinner was going to be through his loop line. Smartly plays it clean, gets a nice corner, all sorts of drive off that barrier. Oh my, risky plays, it pays off. Extra curve is seeing you pull away ever so lightly from Zombie. Feathering your throttle through the corner, nice and clean. We are going to pop back to, how far back to Heredia? Not far. Nice and smooth through the transmission. We see Luke battling back that engine, getting louder and louder just behind my ears in my headset. I say behind my ears, it has 3D audio, so it just sounds surround sounding. Joe gets himself in between Heredia and Luke. Jubilant Elf is leading the way. Best lap was a 1:29 so far from Mayuto, minus that 1:30. Zombie just holds out his lead. Nacho appears to be closing the gap on Mayuto ever so lightly, aggressive over the curb. Oh, Nacho high. I think that was the lag showing him fly a little bit higher off the jump and actually hitting the underside of the bridge a little bit. Very risky with that lamppost. The Cryptic passing by. Zombie knows he needs to be incredibly clean around that corner. Zombie, but Nacho gets through it nice and tidy. Does take the position over Mayuto. Heredia gets the position from Luke. Clean. Luke a little bit close to and Crane Crops having to play it a little bit safe, but big speed through the tube, seeing him fight right back up. Official not too far behind, maybe a little bit too much to make up points in this race. Will we see any tactics? I'm going to go back yet. Some extra points further up the board. Official does claim them too, so he doesn't see any difference. Already had to adjust the positioning of the car, nice and clean. He's up fourth. He's going to pass by Mayuto potentially. Mayuto, lovely line through the tube, nice and low, rough off the barrier. He does manage to pull himself away from the suspension on the bridge, and he's holding position at the moment. Mayuto holding place over Alex. Alex going in rough to the corner. Oh, Mayuto very unlucky with the way he comes off the barrier. It does see him lose 2 spots. Very unlucky. Body panels are flying. Gucci's car is rusty low. Oh, apologies. I was a little bit focused on the racing then. Just trying to see as much of that top 3, 4, 5 as we could. We see the 1:23.518 there from Cryptic as he takes best lap and the win. And again, Pinky, sorry, I'm not looking down too much in the racing. Yeah. No ramp skip. tasty, tasty stuff from Gucci. Best lap by what? Almost 2 seconds. Idiot sees his lead extend to 22 points. Again, with that slight points gain. 6. His pants right now, probably. This is it. This is it, third house. It is going to require Herediot finishing with less or 8 or less points, and official winning the race or finishing at 22 points ahead. It is going to be a tense watch. I've still got 34 watching. People watching both Milo and this was on now. Yep. The bouquet, as our man Esco would say. Right, let's. Where do we start? What position? 4th, 5th? Somewhere here. Good start with my last time, maybe official, just that little touch further back. Official there to just build himself that little extra bit of space. Reverse back as well to make sure there was a decent gap between him and Zombie. Very stinker from Putz. This is his track on PC. Oi, this is my track on PS from Ventura. Jubilant Elf, that's Zombie. Let's see, official up to 4th. Herediot leading the way. Just going to need to be big mistake on flag. I think it is the wheelie. Yes, something's wrong. Turn into the corner. Did initially gain, just carried a little bit too much speed into the early part of the corner, allowed Alex to gain the time back. Jack up in 2nd again, holding. Gaining a spot overall, a quarter of the way through the first lap. Pioneers. I do like the name Jubilant Elf. Oh, the loose slide is going to cost. Position of 2 here from official, and we are going to just move up a couple of spots. Official gaining back, nice brake boosting, sees him pull away. Occasionally his control just showing lag. Luke comes off the skip a little bit high and does hit a sad horn from somebody just ahead. Oh, Jack got caught up on the early part of the curve into the wall ride. It sees everybody come past really unlucky stuff with the grip. You see The top 5 being made out by Heredia, Mayuto, Cryptic Peanut, Tirod and Resgio. Sorry, as it just jiggles about through the tube. We'll put this away for just a little while and we are going to move up just a touch to Resgio, who has got himself up in. So we'll go to Tirod. Not spent all that much time with my French man. Nice and smooth over the curbs, pulling himself up, trying to feather the throttle towards the end, just trying to get himself to land on around the yellow. Through the corner, nice, smooth input. You can see the front tyres just snapping left and right as we use the cadence steering on GT8. Only OGs remember Jack Wagner run here. And Ventura comes back with only OGs remember gamers run here. Nice and clean. It does look like Mayu is closing the gap lightly to Heredia. Yeah, just losing a touch, tiny touch of time. Again, the lag hopefully. He has run wide off onto the pier. Tirod in for the bull ride. Tips off it a little awkwardly. He's going to go on to Resgio. Really unfortunate there from Tirod. It looked to be clean. The nose just came down a little bit sharp on its front left and pulled him round. Apologies for the camera. Makes all the stunts look better in my opinion. Because it gives you a better perspective of the car. Have a look at Alex's lap. 2:07.121. I didn't see him go for that wall ride either. We've got official on to the ass of Resgio, looking to get second back. Lincoln points lost. Resgio, it's lag at the bottom of the hill. He's still in third. It's a dodgy place if there was going to have been a break. Lovely control through the corner. You can barely see any drift of the car to the right through the corner as he held his line wonderfully well. Alex is just pulling away. He may go spend the lap with our potential world champion. All the 68 people are watching Barbaxtv. Go on, one of you head over. And no, Pavel doesn't play anymore. Idiot, nice and tidy through the corner. Feathered his throttle at the midpoint, just making sure no chance of running wide. Honks of the horn, knows he's not going to take that big risk. Why would he at this stage? Big points loss is what would see victory slide away from him. Again, little victory honks. Oh, bit of a dodgy break, but as long as he doesn't lose too much, it's all in hand. Official is in second, not too far behind, at 2:07.121. Does stay the best lap for now, and I don't think with that Alex will be improving himself. Heavy on the brakes through the corner, making sure no issue as he wiggles back and forth and pulls himself across the line with a spin. Official honk of the horn. I'm guessing he did enjoy the battle. Official not often on PS at the moment. does race still on PC, so it's not that he's lost his touch, it's that the timing is different. So he's had to spend the last couple of days picking that back up, and that's really not too bad. And we've got the likes of Jack, who's only just recently returning, having taken about 4 weeks off since the end of Barbax's, has done a couple of lobbies here and there, but is looking to get involved in the 2v2 with his partner Luke. I do hope you will be looking forward to that. Ventura, as well, just while you're here, would you potentially mind helping mobbing and that out with the organisation of that? And I'll stick you in the message thread with them and Barbax and that. And like I say, if anybody does want anything answering about why I've left all the chats, I am happy to. Alex, man, massive congratulations, massive GGs all around. This is in quotation marks, top 16 for now, and perfect, Ventura, thank you. I'll add you in a little bit after the stream. So Alex is our winner. The Heredia God, official Cryptic Peanut, Rescue Z Nacho are our top 5. You go, Miguel. And again, Alex, huge congratulations, massive GGs all around. I do hope anybody that it didn't quite go their way, didn't quite maybe put in the performance they wanted, they didn't take it too badly. We all know everybody in that lobby is tippity top, and it goes to show that little bit of practice over the past 3-4 weeks has seen that gap close for now to Jack. He is going to be wanting that to come back. He will have seen a bit of frustration, see maybe a couple more mistakes on top of them dodgy flat barrier bricks, but no excuses. That was our running order. Heredia has taken a clean win, held off the pressure of Rescue early on, Zombie and that at the mid portion, and then we've got the likes of Official who really battled back towards the end. Thank you all so much for tuning in. GG's guys across from Fox Track. And honestly, fantastic stuff. I'd like to say a massive thank you for what has just been an awesome year of commentating on this stuff. To start off with Jack, and then it getting a little bit too regular and thingy. We ended up with me taking over it and Jack wanting to be able to take it a bit easier and do things in his own time. But I'd like to say a massive thank you to the whole community and to the pros guys, Luke, Jack, Official, Ryan, Tyrese, Ross, Marty. Like, you guys have kept me sane through lockdown in the UK. And there's nothing more I can say than thank you. It has been a fantastic opportunity meeting all of you, and I just need a bit of a break. After the way I reacted last night, it isn't acceptable, and I can't be doing that sort of stuff, not with young people, not with the way I think people need to hold themselves in public. Again, thank you all very much. I am going to do a little bit of racing on PC. I'll invite friends, and on PlayStation I'll invite friends and stuff after the streams ended. And again, thank you all very much. I'm not going to be deleting any friends either. Like, I'm not going Gabba porn or nothing. No offence to Gabba, but like, I'm not going to be removing good races or anything. I just need a breakaway and for other people to step up and take the lead. Right, thank you all so much. Again, massive congratulations to Heredia. Huge GGs to everybody involved. It's been a massive 3 months of qualification building up to this final, and a massive thank you to the likes of Crayon, Lazy, There are other people that have hosted in Barbax's stead, and the man himself, Barbax, like, he the man throughout this past 3 months. And the people you have in the community, the people that, and there are others as well, but I've stuck in this message, can easily carry the community forward. Discord can be grown upon, bring more PC guys in, and I want you all to have this community the way it's supposed to be. It's a community. People can dip in, dip out a little bit as they come and go. Thank you all again so much, and good night and good boy.